end of 90 minutes. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Paraguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt. Mbappe! Goal, France! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Maignan claims comfortably. There's the crossfield ball. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have...
Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cantona has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own purse.
Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Chance! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Gomez clears it away. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball. Caught offside that time. Barcola. France heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in this. He's having a pop! No, it's wide.
Paraguay are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Koundé. No way through. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Ribéry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, this looks sharp. Closing. Mbappe! Oh, denied at the last.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's made its way to him. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
France look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He is through here. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. Gomez. Stood up well to him there.
Might want to be careful there.
Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Gomez has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Griezmann. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Real chance! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cantona being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Goes for goal! Oh, he's done it!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's lost his man here. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Ribery. Now this could be a chance. He's in one-on-one. Oh, there's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribery. Almiron. That's a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's off and running. Ball's gone out of play. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Número 19, número 4. Entran número 21, número 20.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, super ball! Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. He's had it taken off him. Almiron. And that was asking just too much of him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chouameni, Koundé. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Mbappe. Spread it left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. Almiron. Ribery. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And that's wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Se agregarán 5 minutos
5 minutes to add. Takes a shot! He's put it wide. Cantona. Barcola picks it up out wide. Almiron. In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Passes short and sharp. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football. That one
big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Knocks it into space. Okazaki! Okazaki! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Shot, surely! And it's been given away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mohamed Salah.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Under an awful lot of pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oxford with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. Not a hint of offside here. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Irwin. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard. Over to the right flank. He's on it. Can he get away? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Gerrard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now it's Okazaki. Merino, renowned for his long-range shooting. Son Heung-min. Irwin. Son Heung-min, rapid and full of intent. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Chance for a shot! That's another chance! But he's left disappointed.
Marino certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that is a little undercooked. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Okafor. Gordon goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And this is Gerrard. Oh, this looks sharp. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Son Heung-min. And a chance! This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Cantona is onto this. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Manchester are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He has found the way through. Goes long and straight. Oh, he's enjoyed that. And the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gordon has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Irwin, great defending, strong and determined. Merino. Picked out Briggs, having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oxford are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good strength. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Oxford are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, that has not gone well. Gordon was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Oxford really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
On the field. Number 13.
He skips past his man.
Number
shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's McAllister. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Oh, it's a great ball here. That's good play.
That's good play from him.
Shot a goal! Of course! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Haaland! And that's a tiny finish. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a real chance!
Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So now the difference is 3. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal. Beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Merino. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Merino. To McAllister. That is good strength. He's had a shot! Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
It's Son Heung-min! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Kajolu. Boca Juniors already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Yamal. Good take, and is he in? Very nicely done. Son Heung-min! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Distributed tidily. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
McAllister. Looking to play him in. Kessié makes the interception. Merino, never out of the action for very long. And here's Cantona. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against... He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And here's Yamal. Defending was strong and firm. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cantona. Oh, he's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's only too happy to take that back. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that has left him in a heap. Dani Olmo. Son Heung-min makes a dash for it. Pinches it off him. Edmilson. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy running with intent.
Se agregará un minuto al
The
tiempo
defence just
reglamentario.
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Contra Barcelona.
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never...
And Cruyff! McAllister, Son Heung-min, looking to receive it in space. And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the keeper, he's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Irwin. Baresi. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great... Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hazard, foot in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cantona. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he latch on to this? McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Son Heung-min. Oh, such a clever... Applies the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Hazard. Driving forward. It's Hazard! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Merino, nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good claim, no margin for error there. Courtois did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Eto'o. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Knocks it into space. Spread out to the left. McAllister powering forward here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. Azar. Eto'o. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Kessié. Merino. He has found the way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's had it taken off him. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Son Heung-min! That is decidedly lacking.
Boca Juniors are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Hazard looking for options for movement, and he's gone back. He's having a shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se presentarán nuestros artistas invitados de hoy. Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9. Lo reemplazará.
The second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He is through here. That's destined for the flank. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Boca Juniors really could have done without this. Khan must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
A case now of complete control. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. And he's running through. It's Son Heung-min! Goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Boca Juniors may be down, but not out just yet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, now he can run away. And the shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Irwin with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's just a little long. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played out towards the right wing. Eto! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Spread it left. Well, that is one way to stop him. McAllister gets on his bike and on the move. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Messi. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Showing good feet. Can he get it? And the finish! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Boca Juniors have themselves a chance from the spot.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Drama over the penalty spot. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's out for a goal kick. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Over to the right flank. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Son Heung-min! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Número 14. Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 19. Número 4. Número 7.
There is some activity
Número
down on the
14.
touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Número 17.
All of a sudden we have a game
Messi.
here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cantona. He has a look up. Goes down, but nothing given.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And it's Insigne. He's picked his way through. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Batista. He's gone for goal. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can...
That's it. There will be time for no more. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Boca Juniors.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Yamal looking to receive it in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Haaland, and he's running through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Howson drives forward on the overlap. And here's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the ball is out of play. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Still goalless. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone searching cross-field, and it's Son Heung-min. That is good progress on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Totti, played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior, lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Threads one in. Can he finish? McAllister is the team's great visionary. And it's Kimmich. Nice. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Messi. Pings in across. Very nicely done. Kimmich. finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of content.
And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Succumbs to the pressure. Son Heung-min, he's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's neat. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. He has a look. Cantona! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. That's where it came from. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Irwin. Son Heung-min.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And it's Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Merino. Son Heung-min running at top gear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min making good progress. Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Big chance! Messi. Totti. Shifted it to the flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAllister. That's going wide left. He is through here. Oh, lovely. And the finish! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they get themselves in front! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Boca Juniors have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Flamengo drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's very neat. Totti. Kimmich. And this is Totti. Oh, shooting chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Irwin.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking for the run. Cafu looking to hit the byline here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. They get a throw in. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Over to the right flank. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's picked his way through. Dani Olmo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Dani Olmo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Park Ji-sung. There will be a throw-in. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem...
Oh, shooting chance! Victoria! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Insigne chasing after it. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Kimmich. Now it's Insigne. That's the throw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Lorenzo Insigne. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Park Ji-sung, he's beat, and Park Ji-sung! Irwin. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Cafu, and it's played in. Oh, terrible pass. Shoots! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have...
Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. Back to within one. Interesting. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Boca Juniors cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Oh, what a mistake! Neymar, can he finish? I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Park Ji-sung. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Ronaldo made a good run there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vitoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. And the ball is out of play. Boca Juniors really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Mateo, he'll try from distance! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with...
It's Vieri! Off the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed...
Tries one from range! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he is... Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. It's a pretty loose pass. Picked out brilliant. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for options for movement. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. All of a sudden we have a game here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's being shifted off it. Park Ji-sung.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Vieri. It's Park Ji-sung. Is there a chance? And that really should have been that.
De Bruyne really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Cantona does really well there. He is strong. Son Heung-min gets a good foot in there. And here's Son Heung-min.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily, and he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely spread. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
De Bruyne. Chance here to counter. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. And it's gets his head on it! And there's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Victoria have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can